We are asked to convert 0, 2 into polar coordinates. So they told us that 0, 2 is in rectangular coordinates, meaning it's in the xy format, and we must turn it into the r, theta format. So let's first graph this just to get an idea of what it looks like. 0 means don't go anywhere on the x-axis, and 2 means go 2 up. So this is where our point will be, regardless of whether you read it in rectangular coordinates or polar coordinates. So to turn this into polar coordinates, we have two equations we can use. R is equal to the square root of x squared plus y squared, and theta is equal to the inverse tangent of y divided by x. So for R, the square root of x, 0, or the square root of x squared, which is 0 squared, plus the square root of y squared, which is 2 squared. So 0 squared is 0, 2 squared is 4. So that gives us either positive or negative 2 for our R value. And we're going to choose positive 2 because this is not on the negative x-axis. And to find theta, we have to take the inverse tangent of y divided by x, so 2 divided by 0. So notice that anything divided by 0 is undefined, and if we tried to put this into our calculator, it would not be able to calculate this. So to solve for this, we're going to have to look at our picture that we drew, and if we went out 2 in this direction, and our final point is over here, what does that make this angle in the middle? That looks like a right triangle. So theta is 90 degrees, or pi over 2 if you wanted to write this in radians. Depends on how your teacher wants you to write it. So our final polar coordinates are 2, 90 degrees, or pi over 2 radians.